Hey, what is up everybody? Welcome back to the channel. In today's video, I'm showing you how to solve all the puzzles for Silent Hill F on hard difficulty. That is important. This is on hard difficulty. If you do appreciate the video, don't forget to like and subscribe. Make sure you check out all my other guides. See, it keeps you from being like this. Look, angry, frustrated with some of these puzzles, man. Let's get right to it. So in our very first puzzle, all we got to do is put the 5 items on their little platform, and there's some symbols on it to kind of give you a clue of where they're at. And this is the last one. We got to place it there. And fairly easy puzzle here. So we need to open the door. In order to do so, we have to gather these 3 symbols plus a piece of the rotating dial, and we just kind of follow the map, and then we go ahead and search, and you go ahead and push X to go ahead and confirm and basically turn it around, and we're looking for these 3 symbols, and it'll tell you when you find them. There's one there. Then you follow the map. We'll go over here, hit X, and then we'll push L1 to examine. Be aware you could actually move the camera around and examine different ones, not just the first one it goes to. And there we go, that is the next one. There's actually an upgrade, so we're going to follow the map and we're going to go head over to this area. Be aware there are monsters around, and we go ahead and get an upgrade here. So just FYI, wish I would have known that a little bit earlier. I would have been searching on the other section there. Those upgrades are kind of like perks, and you're going to want them. You could equip 3 of them, and they help you throughout the game. Alright, so we're going to head over here to this section where we find our last one here. Remember, we're looking for 3 symbols. We should have found 2 already, and right there with the lock dial. And now we're going to head to the door, and we're going to go ahead and open the door now. All you got to do is match the dials to these 3 symbols, and it'll go ahead and unlock, and it'll open up. Be aware that in most of these puzzles, you're going to have to push X once you match the 3 symbols to go ahead and remove the lock. You're going to do that with several puzzles. Alright, so here when we're fighting the boss, I'm not sure if this is really a puzzle, but you know, some people might be lost here, so I thought I'd throw it in. So you're not going to go ahead and kill the boss, because you can't kill him, he'll respawn. But you are going to go to the well, and you have to rotate it 3 times. It gives you enough time in order for you to rotate the well, this little well crank 3 times, and that's all you got to do in order to get that key that you need. See, the enemy will respawn. You'll go ahead and get the Storehouse Key. So once we're in the field, you'll start seeing the scarecrows, and you're gonna have to remove something from the enemies that they have in front of you. They went ahead and talked about something with a smile, so you're gonna pick the enemy with the mask of a frown. See, notice it's a frown, and that way you identify which one there is. Once you click X on them, you're gonna have to examine them, and you're gonna pull something from them, and then once you do that, you'll see an animation to indicate where to head from here. And all you got to do is just head over to that area there, and you have 5 sections of this. See, another one here. Let's see what the Scarecrow says. What it's like to have been deceived by you for so long. So you're gonna get the enemy with the sword, pretty much like a backstab, and you're gonna go ahead and remove the flashcards, and then the enemy will do the animation once again. Okay. Remember, you're gonna have to repeat this 5 times in order to do this. I think there's a trophy involved with this too. Not quite sure. All right, so this is our 3rd section here. He won't even look at me. So top left area, Shu does not look at her. See, notice there, and this is the enemy you want to pull the card from. And once again, you'll see the animation once again. Okay, don't forget to like and subscribe if the puzzle explanation is helping you. I do guides like this, so you'll see a lot of them on the channel. I try to go live every night too, so stop by. All right, let's continue on. So we're in our 4th section here. All right, eyesore. So this one, I'm not sure how to identify which one it is. You know, test and trial is also our friend, and it's over here at the top right. You'll find the girl. Notice the hand The hand has like a rope on it. That way you could kind of identify which one she is. Plus, you know, there you go. There's her face, right? You can you can figure out which one that one is. Remember, if you do mess up, you'll get more enemies, and it'll just be more chaotic. So hopefully the videos do help you out here. So we're in our last section of this. You're gonna pick the enemy. Her face is actually looking down. She does not look at you. There you go. You see her right there. See, she's looking straight down. She does not look at you. You cannot see her face. You'll go ahead and pull that from her, and that would be the last one for this puzzle. Quite difficult because enemies do spawn if you don't pick the right one. All right, we are moving on to the school. We are at the school, and this is the puzzle. This is one that you have to do forcefully because it will not let you out until you do it. Reminder that you got to go ahead and push X in order to confirm once you figured out what you want on the puzzle. And you'll see this little envelope here. All right, we need 3 sections of this. This is the second one. Like I said, I encourage you to pause the video. That way you know, okay, right there, damn, this is what I need. And then over here, on this side. All right, don't forget to push X. And then we are in our last section of this puzzle. All right. Show it to you again. There you go, just one thing on one side. All right, and then the door won't lock for you. All right, we are moving on to the locker combinations. You get the locker codes from the notes that you go ahead and find. There are 4 lockers you're going to need to go ahead and open. 1 in this locker room, and then 3 in the other locker room. Be aware that you do need the key, locker room key, in order to open up that section, and then you'll go ahead and see these codes for these. So in order to complete this puzzle, it has to be at the same level. Notice the section on the left was on the same level right now. Right there. Okay, one good tip I could give you is that the animal statues have to be facing away from each other on both sections. See there? And then the one on the left. That's the biggest tip I could give you for that puzzle there. Alright, so now we are over here in her house. There's a weight puzzle here we can go ahead and check out. If you need more information about this one, there's a note in the back of the room. But it's fairly easy. I did it without even looking at those. And you just gotta have the weight even on both sides. Alright, now we are moving on to the picture. So you gotta find the picture frame in the house, in the 3 sections of the house. Alright, once you find it, go ahead and place a picture. Her picture is the only one that is upside down. And then I went ahead and wrote this, so I'm going to fix it. And then I'm going to go ahead and fix this one. Her picture is the only one upside down. All the others are, you know, hanging correctly. And then you'll see that little cutscene. That way you get that plate. Alright, and now we need the fletching key in order to get the 3rd plate. And you get that right after this little cutscene here. You go ahead and pick up that plate. And now we could go ahead and go open up the door, but we need to solve the puzzle first. This door right here, we'll go ahead and place the plates, and this is the order it goes I encourage you to pause the video and then go ahead and fix it exactly. Remember, you could rotate with square and then you go ahead and place down with X. You'll go ahead and get another plate that you open another door. Alright, this is our last puzzle of this video. Okay, there are 3 little plates here that you gotta place down. That one is that bird there, and then there's another bird that we're gonna go ahead and place down right beside it. They're pretty much looking across from each other. We need that silver bird there, the other one's a black one. And then we're gonna head over here, and we'll go ahead and place our last, what is this, a fox? Yeah, fox mask crest. There we go, guys. That goes ahead and completes the video for all the puzzles on hard difficulty. If I do help you, don't forget to like and subscribe. Check out all my other guides on the channel. I'll see you in the next one, guys. Thank you for watching. God bless you guys.